Welcome.
to
Fantastic
film.
Friday.
Yes, this week we went to see,
Pirates of the Caribbean on Stranger Tides.
yes, the fourth instalment of the Pirates of the Caribbean ever-expanding saga. Ever-expanding! It's getting bigger and bigger.
All started from one roller coaster ride.
One ride at Disney World. Yes, so we went to see this. I will admit, nah.
She liked this movie. I didn't like it that much.
Right, I liked it, but I was disappointed. It didn't live up to my expectations at all. I was expecting more from Pirates of the Caribbean movie. I wasn't expecting what I got to see. Yeah.
We were all expecting so much more. So much more. But then our hopes and dreams were dashed.
Yes, they were. Yeah. But, of course, we had some new characters.
Yes, we had some new characters.
We had none other than Lovejoy himself, Blackbeard. Yeah, of course, that's Ian McShane. I every time I see him, I can only ever think of him as good old Lovejoy, really. So yeah.
Yeah, we had Angelica Malone, who is played by Penelope Cruz.
Oh yes,
a mysterious woman from the past of Jack.
Yes, a mysterious woman from Jack's past, indeed. Yes, and of course Jack's father, of course, Captain Teague, played by none other than
Keith Richards.
Yeah.
Only small little bit.
Yeah,
which
only
was
a bit
disappointing.
part, but he's still in it. Yeah. And of course we had good old Geoffrey Rush as Balbosa again, and of course that monkey.
Not in it as much.
Not in it this much. Let's put it this way: he's only got a very small part.
Very small part.
A very small part.
Fucking shit.
But apparently he's still just as irritating. Yeah. Yes. Saga is starting to feel a little bit
overdone.
Yeah. Johnny Depp, he's great. He's fantastic. I love Johnny Depp to bits. Johnny Depp in my eyes can do no wrong, but Jack Sparrow was kind of missing some of his
finesse.
Jackness.
He was missing a lot of the drunkenness.
Yes, and of course we need to get several.
No. But yeah, Jack was missing his flair, finesse. Jack wasn't the Jack we remember. The Jack with the crazy eyes and the drunkenness and the wobble. It wasn't Jack.
Yeah, he just wasn't at the forefront of the film. I'm sad to say I was disappointed by this movie. Of course, it didn't have Orlando Bloom's character or Keira Knightley's character in it.
But we all knew that was happening from the last film.
It was just disappointing not to see Will Turner or Elizabeth Swann in it. I was disappointed. I would have thought they would have fitted into the story better. But
I wasn't disappointed. I got annoyed with them for the first few films. So, not disappointing, but I knew Will Turner wasn't in there because obviously we know he's creating the Ship of the Damned and he cannot leave it, and Keira Knightley is probably pregnant with his child and raising it, which is why she wasn't in the film.
Well, I know, but I still felt that they were missing from the movie, so what can I say? But I didn't like it as much. It just felt a bit like kind of a filler to fill between this movie and the next movie, almost to introduce a few new characters, almost.
The next movie, by the way, we don't know what it's going to be. Nobody does. Nobody does,
but yeah, there is. I will say there is a clip at the end of the film, but yeah, you might want to sit and watch it. You might not. I'm not going to spoil what it is for you, but there is a clip at the end.
Mm-hmm.
if you want to sit through it and watch it. But
We
it
we
wasn't
waited and watched, but we were having a quite funny conversation with the people who worked there. But if you can stand without having a funny conversation with somebody you don't know and sit through the end credits and watch it, yeah, is what I'll say.
Yeah. So all that I'm going to say for this movie is pretty much it was something to go to the cinema and enjoy, but I wouldn't recommend going and rushing out to go and watch it at the cinema. If you've got a spare afternoon and you want to go and see a good film, go and watch this. But I wouldn't recommend it as as something to rush to the cinema. And for that, we pretty much only give it
2 stars. But
sorry,
numbingly boring.
Sorry, Johnny, not one of my favourites this week, I'm afraid.
But to lighten it up, we will say, and Johnny Depp did save it, because my colleague here, we both know that later on we need to get a few things.
Yes, of course.
Yeah.
Yes, we need a trumpet.
We need a crossbow.
Mm-hmm.
Three hourglasses.
A
goat.
And somebody that can go like this.
Now, the good thing is, Jade knows somebody with a goat.
And, of course, he can do this.
Yes, I can do this.
Yeah.
Yes. But yes, that is the upside to the film.
Yeah.
It does have a few comedy moments in it.
Yeah, it's got a few good moments, but not my favourite Pirates of the Caribbean of the series so far, I'm afraid.
But if you want to cheer us up, seeing as we don't know the name of the next film, give us your titles. What do you think the next pirate should be called?
Next Pirates of the Caribbean movie. What will it be called?
My personal choice in Pirates of the Caribbean, let's all run around on land and then get on a boat and sail around for hours on end and bore you senseless. Part 5.
No, I don't think that's going to happen. I'm hoping Pirates of the Caribbean 5 is going to be a good movie. So, yeah.
But on the upside, we did see some pretty good trailers.
I
mean, we saw the trailer for Super 8, which looks absolutely phenomenal.
Yes, I will admit, Super 8, I really do want to go and see this film. It looks interesting. It's an interesting concept for a film, and links down in the doobly-doo to all of the trailers for these films that we're talking about now, actually. So,
Diary of a Wimpy Kid 2 looks rather funny.
Not so convinced. I wasn't really...
Oh, come on. The trailer. Look, Mommy, he pooped his pants!
Okay. But, of course, there's one film that we must go and see.
Shining in the distance.
Cowboys
versus Aliens. That looks absolutely phenomenal.
Cowboys and Aliens looks like a very good film, and I will be going to see it, and we will be reviewing it. And, of course, next week, can we all guess what's coming out next week?
But wait. There's one more trailer we need to mention before we carry on with this. Hugh Jackman. I did not know this was coming out. I saw it the trailer in the cinema, which we will be doing a review for because it looks rather interesting. Real Steel. It looks really weird. Concept is quite easy. Boxing, wrestling, stuff like that. Taking to the next level using robots.
A couple of films that we did spot while we were at the cinema, which looked quite fun to go and see. More kid orientated, but I think they've got a slight bit of kind of nostalgia to them, and certain people are going to want to see them.
I will be going to see one of the ones that's mentioned, just because Katy Perry is voicing the only voice of one of the female characters.
Would that be the only female character in the film?
The only female character in the film, but there may be other female characters, but I know she is the only female character of this species.
The Smurfs. Yes, it's the little blue people. And we're not talking about the wee free men.
Yeah. And we all know that the posters are up. It's online. The Harry Potter saga will be concluding very soon.
Yes, well, Harry Potter, yeah. What more can we say? It's coming to an end, people. Harry Potter is done with. Yeah, it's going to be sad. I've enjoyed watching Harry Potter, but...
Poor Dobby.
Yeah, I was sad.
Yeah.
They killed Dobby. swiftly moving on.
Yes, swiftly moving on. Very swiftly from this emotional crap for Harry Potter.
Yes, and one thing that Mike did post up last night that he found on the good old Tinterwebs was...
Earlier this year, Kevin Smith went touring. I think it was about March this year he went touring. He went on tour and showed a little clip, a very brief clip. It's on Kevin Smith's own interpretation of a zombie film. And from one of the characters I've seen in it, I saw a very quick glimpse, but it does have John Goodman. Not much is known about it because that's the only trailer you get. It's a mashed up trailer. You don't see much. You don't see the zombies. You just see a lot of people running around like havoc, stuff like that. You see somebody stumbling around, but you don't see the face. So you don't know what the hell's going on. It's meant to have been shown to people in March, but we don't know whether it's coming out straight to DVD, whether we're going to get a UK cinema release or anything like that. But hopefully we will. And Jade will give you the name of the film.
Red State, I think it
Red
was.
State.
That was it. There we go. Yeah, only a week away, which is next month, incidentally, is, of course, the absolutely epically awaited X-Men First Class.
We get to see the origins of Magneto and Xavier, in a way.
It's going to be interesting. I've been the ever-charismatic external to the hook.
I've been the completely insane JD1.
And this has been another fantastic Film Friday review. And of course, next week we review...
extremely dodgy Japanese vending machines. Those sick people. Used panties, anyone?
Have a good weekend, people. See you next Friday.
Starting next week, guys, we will start to do, at the end of Fantastic Film Friday, we'll do a questions and comments. We want a random question each week from you guys. The best question we will post at the end of each review. And we will also have the best comment. So whichever comment we like or whichever comment we find the most random video response or comment, we will put at the end of our video along with our question. Get yourself seen.